Hi, my name is David Floyd. I'm a piano technician in Houston, Texas. We have a 1941 Steinway Model M that I completely restored. Some of the things that we did on this piano are period specific, such as the construction of the soundboard and then the action parts. I've been building pianos here in the Houston area and the Austin area for almost 20 years. And I have a lot of experience with Steinway dealers. So we did a lot of research on which parts to put in here, how to build it. Doesn't quite fit the mold of the Steinway only parts, and I'll get into that here in a second. The soundboard that we put in here is a Bulldog solid spruce soundboard. It has sugar pine ribs and hard maple capped bridges. The soundboard is not perimeter tapered because at the time that this piano was manufactured in 1941, they were not doing perimeter tapered soundboards. We wanted to try to keep the piano as close to original design as possible. However, Henry Steinway wanted to build the piano, we wanted to rebuild it that way. It is a compression crown soundboard. What we did is dried the soundboard out to about 2% humidity, and then attached the ribs and shaped the ribs down, and then rehydrated the soundboard to about 4 or 5%. And what that does is it expands the wood and then gives you that crown. It's traditional of this size piano of this manufacturer. The other thing that we did was we put period specific parts in the piano. We used oval parts. We've got oval natural hammer felt, and we've got oval shanks. The reason that we did that is Steinway doesn't produce the parts that are designed to go into this piano. They have what's called New York Improved, and they don't sell anything other than that. With the New York Improved parts, what they've done is they've moved some of the key parts, like the knuckle or the roller placement. If you want to put those parts in there, you can. They're a lot more expensive, and you have to end up pulling all the weights out of the action and then relaying the action. So again, keeping with the design of the piano, we wanted to get those parts that are designed for this instrument. I went with the oval natural felts because they have a really nice warm tone, but you can get a lot of brilliance out of them as well, which is a little bit closer to what the original Steinway parts are. It's finished in satin ebony, nickel-plated hardware. This is kind of a clone of the Sterling Steinway, so I purchased the lacquer from Walter Werdak Industries, which is the same manufacturer that Steinway's using. And then this plate is the specific color that the Sterling Steinway has. And then we have the nickel-plated fallboard decal as well. So I'll just play something a little. I'm a piano technician, not a piano player, so don't judge me. So again, like I said, I'm not a very good piano player, but the action has a nice light touch. I was able to weigh it out to, it was 51 grams in the bass section and 49 grams in the treble section. So we were able to nail that. Part of that is because of the period specific parts that we were able to put in here. And like I said, if we put the New York Improved parts in here, we wouldn't have been able to get that down weight. The up weight is consistently about half of what the down weight is. And what that is however many grams it takes for the hammer to go down and the key to go down and the hammer to raise up. And then the up weight is however much weight it takes for it to come back up. So you take your weights off until it comes up. And so you want that to be balanced. You want it to be about half of that down weight. The tone's really warm. It's got a lot of depth and a lot of character down on the lower end. On the top end, it's got a lot of, it's very bright and clear. And also, if you wanted to, when you when you play really hard, the sound kind of breaks up about halfway, and you get that zing. So when you're an accomplished pianist, and you're playing and you're trying to get some of those lead notes to come out, you can do that with this piano. It's just reactive. It's clear. The finish is pretty clean. Satin black is very popular, and with the nickel hardware and the Arctic gray plate, it's a very modern looking piano as well. So if you guys have any questions, the phone number is going to be down here in the link. You're more than welcome to give me a call and talk to me about what I did. If you're in the area and you want to come and meet me here to take a look at the piano, you certainly can, or schedule an appointment. So thank you for your time.